Hello, this is your RPG archivist here, and apologies to BitChute fans. I haven't posted anything in a while. As you guys know, I dump all the videos that I do onto BitChute almost as soon as I film them, and then I put a video up on YouTube one at a time every weekend. Well, I didn't realize how long it had been since I filmed a video until I got to my last video on YouTube. My YouTube videos caught up with my BitChute videos, and I went, uh-oh, time to make a video. So, it's an unusual one. This is Rick and Morty versus Dungeons and Dragons. And I wanted to talk about this one in particular. It's a comic book. But this particular one is an exclusive, and we'll talk about that later. First, I want to do a quick review of it. It's a good book. Let me stand up here. I'll just flip through some pages. Nice interior. By the way, let me talk about this cover real quick. Isn't that an amazing cover? Look at that. There's Tiamat looking down over little old Rick and Morty there. It's a great cover. You've got this beautiful, beautiful artwork, and then you've got the clashing style of Rick and Morty down here in the corner, but it works. I love it. I absolutely love this cover. It's also a hardback. This is actually compiled of all the Rick and Morty comics that they made for it. It was like a series, and you could find various versions of this in trade. I know they're out there, but this particular one was a GameStop exclusive, and again, I'll talk about that in a minute, because this is going to be kind of a twofer. Let's flip through here. Yep, it's, the art style is Rick and Morty, but you could tell it's not exactly, I don't know, it looks like the show, but in some ways it's a little more detail, other ways a little less. This is not a complaint. I like it. It works. And I'm just going to flip ahead here. I'm just randomly flipping pages. It's a good story. Hey, let me show you something. There's some names down here. Rothfuss. He's the guy I heard about this first. And you got a couple other people here. Co-authors, co-artists, whatever. But Rothfuss is the name I knew. When I heard he was connected to this, I went, oh, I'm going to have to pick that up. This goes through all editions of D&D, starting with Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Look, here's some different covers that were from the series. Does that look familiar? Yeah. Look at that. There's the Mincer box set dragon. You know, that one horn on the red dragon always kind of bothered me, even though it was an amazing picture. Some of these alternate covers, these different covers, deserve to be posters. They're just great. You know, there's enough covers here. They can make this a calendar. You know what? I'm going to keep my eye open this holiday season, see if they actually make this into a calendar. Because if this is a calendar, I'm in. Nice stuff. Now here's the reason I picked up this particular version. I heard there was an adventure module at the back. This is the Temple of Glorb. It's surprisingly not as funny as I thought it would be. It's actually very typical D&D module. Consider this a read-only review of the module. It's a good little module. Look, here's a character record sheet on the inside cover. Oh, hang on. Let me go back. There's something else you might want to see. Oh, come on. Where are they? I know they're here. I know they're here. Come on. There we go. This is the characters that they play in the later part of the adventure, or parts of the adventure. Let's see. Well, there's two versions of Rick. Gee willikers. That's hilarious. And then there's his Cheaty McCheaterson version of the character. They should have done all the players though, but Anyway, this is a review. I've read it cover to cover. Good story. Who's this going to appeal to? Well, I'll tell you what. Rick and Morty fans are not going to be disappointed in this. This is a very Rick and Morty book. I seen episodes of Rick and Morty, not as many as I'd like, because I just don't watch a lot of television. But I've watched enough Adult Swim, because I'll pop on late at night on occasion just to see what's going on Adult Swim. And it's a good show. It's actually better than I thought it was going to be. When they first announced it was coming out, they made a lot of hype about it. And I'm not big on hype. Yeah, the hype was real. It's a good show. I recommend it. And if you're a fan of Rick and Morty, this is going to appeal to you. If you are a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, this is also going to appeal to you. In fact, I would even go so far as to say it would appeal to the grognards out there, because it does talk about all the editions of Dungeons and Dragons, from AD&D all the way up to 5th edition. They kind of gloss over one of the editions, though. But, no spoilers. Just read the book. Yeah, so this is going to appeal to everybody. It's worth a read. I like that it's hardback. I like it's a great cover. So, that's the review part. So, what's the other part? There's a second part that I'm going to do. I want to talk about exclusivity. This is a GameStop exclusive. And somebody just randomly mentioned it, that it was a GameStop exclusive, and I went, that's curious, because I know that there are other trades out there of the comic book. But what made this an exclusive, I think the cover is completely different, the fact that it's hardback. And as far as I know, the Temple of Glorb, oh wait, there they are, I must have missed them. Yeah, I guess they're all in there. The Temple of Glorb adventure apparently is not in the other trades. Funny story about this, when I went to pick it up at GameStop, I specifically asked for it because I didn't see it on the shelf. And curiously, it had been stashed away in a drawer. You can't sell a product if it's stashed away in a drawer. What's up with that? But I specifically asked for this, and they had it, and I picked it up, and I was not disappointed. Good book. So, that's an exclusive there. Let's talk about another exclusive, or was an exclusive. Essentials Kit. Yeah, I'm talking about the Essentials Kit again. I just wanted to mention that this had been an exclusive at Target. A Target exclusive. Well, that's curious. In September 1st, it became available everywhere. So you're going to find this in your friendly neighborhood gaming store. Friendly local gaming store. Correction there, flags. And, but for a while there, for a good 6 months, this was a Target exclusive, and I couldn't wait, and I did go to Target to pick this up. Yeah, I know, I should support my local gaming store, but, there you go. So, now you know, pick it up at your local gaming store if you haven't picked it up already. So, why the exclusivity? Well, this is obviously Hasbro's doing. I think they're trying to get more people roped into D&D, because they're the marketing gurus, I guess. This obviously appeals to Rick and Morty. There's a lot of references to gaming in general, particularly video gamers. So yeah, this actually fit well with GameStop. I wouldn't be surprised if GameStop starts selling Dungeons and Dragons too, if they haven't already. I don't know. I don't really shop at GameStop, to be honest. My last console was a PS2, and I still have it plugged into my television. And then there's the Essentials kit. It was a Target exclusive. Why would they do that? Well, Essentials kit is trying to appeal to a younger audience, I imagine. Also, it's going to draw in people that aren't going to step foot in a friendly local gaming store. And believe it or not, there are places in the world, shock of shocks, that doesn't have a friendly local gaming store. All they have is a Target. And this may be their first exposure to Dungeons and Dragons, other than what they heard on the TV. Well, that kind of sucks for the friendly local gaming store if they're going to do these crazy exclusives, huh? Well, I think they've balanced that out in a very interesting way. I'm going to show you another exclusive. Bow! Look at that. This is the alternate cover to Xanathar's Guide to Everything. I missed the Volo's guide. I was like, it's a cheap gimmick. Yeah, I'm not going to buy into it. And I was under the false impression that the alternate covers were going to cost more than the regular covers. But they're not. They're the same price. But they are only obtainable through your friendly local gaming store. And when I saw this cover, I immediately changed my mind about getting alternate covers. Now I've been trying to get all the alternate covers. Speaking of alternate covers, there's a new Horde of the Dragon Queen supposed to be coming out in, I think, October or November. I can't remember which month. It's going to have an alternate cover, and you know I'm going to pick that up, even though I already have the original cover. But I hear that there's going to be like new content in the new Horde of the Dragon Queen. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm going to pick it up. It's an adventure I've played in 2 different groups. Haven't ran it yet. I really want to run that sometime. I don't know when that'll happen, because I'm still working on Dragon of Icespire Peak, and there's another non-D&D product that I'm thinking seriously about running immediately after that. But yeah, this is a good compromise. You know, I know a lot of people that would love to pick up these alternate covers, and I don't know if they'll ever reprint the alternate covers. I heard that Volo's Guide had gotten a reprint at some point, the alternate cover for that one. But look at that. Man, that's gorgeous. I like goldfish anyway. I heard, I don't know if this is true, but I heard from an employee at Second and Charles that the Stranger Things box set was an exclusive for them for a bit. Which I wouldn't be surprised, because it had as I pointed out in that video, it had the Hasbro logo on it, which is something that isn't on any of the other Wizards of the Coast products. But I couldn't confirm that, so I didn't include it in the video. So that's a little quick thing on exclusivity. It's an interesting marketing ploy. One I think I could get behind, as long as they don't get carried away with it, because your local gaming stores, they come first. First and foremost, your friendly local gaming store, even though I was a hypocrite and got this at Target. Not proud, sorry. But you can, now that it's September, as of the filming of this anyway, you should be able to get this at your friendly local gaming store. Is there anything I missed? Anything else I wanted to talk about? No, that pretty much sums it up. So I'm going to sign out right now. I'll catch you guys later. Hopefully I'll have another video soon. I'm currently in a show with the Port Arthur Little Theater, so now I have a nice quiet space in the dressing room, at least for a while, that I could do these quick videos. Anyway, this is your RPG Archivist signing out.